Hello, welcome to episode 25 of motion along inclined plane, or better still, motion up and down inclined plane. This is the second episode of this subtopic, which is the fourth course outline. A body which was inclined, which was on an inclined plane, made an angle of 45 degrees to the horizontal, moved from uh, to the horizontal, moved from rest along the plane for 10 seconds. We have to find its final velocity and distance traveled after the 10 seconds period. Remember the tutorial we talked about? Let's make a sketch of what this is going to be. Okay, so let's see if we can just make some small sketch of what the inclined plane will be. This is going to be here, and this will be the height. So this is the height, the distance. Let me just say the object, it could be anything. In here is moving down. Since this, nothing has been said whether it is a rough surface, it is taken as what? Smooth surface. Is going to move down with an acceleration. Remember, the acceleration is going to be equals to g sine what? Theta. And that theta is the 45 degrees we have here. Remember, this is the weight, and this is the normal reaction, which is also going to have the angle of what? 45 degrees in there. Now, what are we looking for? We are to find the final velocity, the velocity at which it gets to the end here, right? So moving from rest, meaning initial velocity is going to be what? 0. Then if initial is 0, the time is known, the acceleration can be calculated because the angle is known. If I can quote the formula, just like we did in the episode before this, we can quote it, or I'll go ahead and find the acceleration. You can do the same, but I'm going to quote because I'm following this as the second episode from episode 24. So here, if I know the initial velocity is 0 because it's coming from rest, then what other information? We are looking for final velocity. So final velocity is unknown. And what again do we need? Final velocity, initial velocity. Okay, the acceleration is also giving us g sine what? Theta, and finally the time is also giving us what? 10 seconds. So let's see if we can start from the first equation we have, which is v equals to u plus at, where the a is going to be dt sine what? Theta. That's what I'm saying, that you can also find the acceleration as a whole and substitute into the known equation v equals to u plus what? At. Nothing is wrong with that. So if I'm looking for final velocity, knowing the initial velocity, this is going to be 0 plus the force of gravity is 10 times the acceleration, no, times what? The time, which is also 10. Then the sine of the angle, what? 45 degree. So this is going to be 10 here. No, I think this is 0. So 10 times 10 will be 100. Then sine 45 degree. Let's see what that will be on our calculator. And on our calculator, we should be having 70.7 1 meter per what? Seconds. All right. So this becomes the velocity, final velocity of the body. We are looking for the distance. Or again, let's see. From, I think we still have the same informations all along. So we just do substitution. This is going to be, initial velocity will still be 0. The time will be 10. then half multiplying 10 sine 45 degree multiplied by 10 what square, and this square, these are all multiplied, so I can have 0 here. Half of this is going to be, this is 100, right? So I have, this is 0, so 50, then the sine of 45, let's make it 10 sine 45. So 10 sine 45 will give you 7.07, and if you multiply that 50 by 7.07, we should be having 352. We are looking for distance, that is what? Meters. Alright, so we just have to conclude. Therefore, the final velocity is this. Therefore, the distance traveled after 10 seconds is going to be what? 352. This is just to text the formula we did in episode 24. I guess you understood. If not, leave a comment in the comment section as we keep learning together. Bye-bye.